All right, ladies and gentlemen, we about to go live right now. Instagram, all of that. I forgot what's up on my Twitter. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, man? You already know it's the DJ Energetic Show, man. That's right now. You already know, man. It's your boy, DJ Energetic, man, and we are not stopping. Big shout out to my boy on here. Go ahead, man. Big shout
Yo,
out
what
to
up, everybody? My name is Envious. Shout out the DNA interview, man. Shout out DJ Energetic. Brooklyn in the house, dog. Can't wait to get into it.
man. All I gotta say, man, is just welcome. You already know, man. So, give everybody a really quick, you know, about like your background and all that for being from Brooklyn, man. You're from where the legendary rappers are at, man.
Yes,
Biggie,
sir.
Jay Z, man. So you're born and raised?
Man, I'm actually a military kid. So I was all over the United States, born in Georgia, raised all in New York. So maybe a few months in Georgia, all raised in New York. But, I got love for my Southerners, and out here I've been just out here in Brooklyn making a name for myself. I've been doing this music for over 5 years. I grew up doing it. My father did it. Um, pretty much for me, it's the family business. So,
Oh, your
I knew
father
all
did
the ins
music.
and outs. Yeah, my father been doing music for since 2002 and had plenty of opportunities. But, back in those days, those deals were crazy. So,
Oh
he
yeah.
chose the independent route, stuck with all of his connections. Lucky me, I got to inherit those. All I had to do is show up to the booth and do my thing, at a pro level. So, I've been putting my nose to the grind, and I've been in the booth just cooking up nonstop. I like to make a lot of trap music. I like to make music that makes people feel good, but also want to go out there and get money too. So you know the vibes, man. Brooklyn is a grinding borough, and I want to keep that going.
Nah, big shout out to you. Actually, what's cool is me and my father. Actually, I got into the industry because of him.
Wow, look at us, bro. Hell
I
yeah,
was
we gotta
born and
tap in,
raised
bro.
hip hop
That's
babies.
dope. That's dope. That's a
Hip hop
fact.
babies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like real hip hop babies. That's why everyone be like, "Oh, why are you so dedicated to this?" I'm like, "Man, I'm from the culture. I'm from where the art is, bro. I don't know
Right,
anything else but the art."
right, right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
100%.
So, all right. So your father did music, correct? Is that where
Right.
you started liking the music? Because I didn't like the music until like I got a little bit older. I'm not gonna lie to
Mm-hmm.
anybody. Because to him, he didn't really want me in the business, running around doing this because he knew the business was like a cutthroat business. And you're right, 2002, those deals were nuts. 90%
Right,
publishing,
right,
running away.
right.
You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
people don't realize that. Everybody thinks of getting a record deal is like, oh, safe. No, it's a bank loan, and you better give that. You're gonna give that back
Right.
10%
Right.
interest.
Right. With interest, and that's the part where people forget. Usually they think it's just you receive money and you're able to freely use it, and it's completely the opposite. You can only use it when approved, and you have to make it plus interest. So, you know, right now being independent is one of the best things for an artist to do. But I also don't look down on artists that want a deal because I was independent for a long time. I recently penned a deal with Empire Distribution, and they're showing me a lot of love, but I see the pros and the cons of both sides. So I would tell future artists out there, go with your heart.
Nice. You on Empire too? Big shout out to Empire. Much love.
Yeah,
They
shout out to
actually.
Empire, yo. Facts. And
Do
shout out to Maverick Distribution too, because I just released a song with them called The Rays, and they've been showing me mad love. Smaller distribution companies, they're able to give you that attention that you need. You don't gotta compete with other artists for resources, attention, no connections. Everything goes with Maverick. They've been taking good care of me. So shout out to Chill, man. Shout out to Chill.
Chill's my brother, man. And don't get it twisted though, because Maverick is real global. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
People
right.
people listening right now, don't get it twisted, because if you really look at it, he's got the Fleet DJs.
Yup.
I'm an NYVS DJ / Fleet. Big shout out to Shampoo, and big shout out to my man
Yes,
Classic.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got all the major connections and stuff like that. So big shout out to him. And I tell everybody all the time, man, definitely go to Chill for your distribution, because he's gonna roll out the red carpet. And come on, man, how
Right.
many people do you know that will say here, get you an interview already from it, get you an interview from a known platform?
Right, and it's
You know what I'm
really rare
saying?
that you find somebody like Chill, man, and he's really one in a dozen, bro. And you're right, he really does roll out the red carpet for you. He's been showing me a ton of new tricks and skills, and just putting me on with you know people like you and podcasts, just all over. So shout out to him and you, man. Appreciate y'all.
Because big shout out to him. Everybody listening right now. This is a national show, as well as international. 'Cause we're in the UK and we're all across the state. I don't know if he told
Right,
you, it's 150 radio stations.
right. I was told, when he told me, I was super excited to just get in, to the nitty gritty with you. I know that you really know your stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I love this thing, man. I realize being an artist, right? You have to
hmm
really step up your game in these days of time. Where back in our day, it used to be like, okay, have the label go and have the label baby us, but at the end of the day, they didn't give us a machine.
Right. They weren't offering the machine with their services. They were more or less just selling that dream. Facts.
Absolutely. So I think it's a little bit crazy when people be like, "Yo, energetic," blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "What are you talking about, bro? Like, y'all gotta sit there, y'all gotta work." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I really want to know, when did you get that Empire distribution?
I got that distribution, I think a month or two after penning that deal with Maverick. Maverick, I was put on through an engineer that I know out in Nashville. His name is Illinois. Shout out to Illinois. When I got the deal with Empire, it was after doing a ton of shows already. I have 3 mixtapes out already. I won a few battles. Funny enough that artists still getting put into battles are still, for me, I'm not a rap battle, artist.
Now
I
you
only
an
go song
MC,
for
get out of
song.
here. You an
Right,
MC.
right.
Don't be talking all that smack with me, brother. You an MC. Reason why I know he's an MC is because he knows already, man. He already knows, like, battling and getting on there. Nah. You're an
Right.
MC, so because you're an MC, you already
Right,
know
right.
you could take it any which time, anywhere, any place to go.
Right. And
Don't play
I'll go
yourself.
bar for
Don't
bar with
play me.
somebody at any time. I will step into a building and I already know I'm the best artist in the building. So
Woo!
you 100% right. But with Empire, it was a whole bunch of uh, contracts to read, things to look out for. With Empire, I'll give them that good look of the fact that they let me have my creative freedoms. They allow me to use their platform, but definitely got to bring up Chill again. The thing that makes Chill's Maverick different than Empire is he's more personable. You can call Chill. You can talk to him. He's gonna tell you tricks of the trade. Talk about different
Where to
things that
put the
go on in the
songs,
industry.
platform,
Right. And
DJs.
right.
You
And
know what
the
I'm saying?
difference with Empire is that they give you the prestigious, logo. They give you their platform, but then everything else, you still gotta still grind like as if you don't got a deal to fight for that, that space at the table, to have a plate, and
Empire reminded me of Koch Records
really.
from back in
How
the day.
come? Yeah,
Because again, Koch is just you're on your own. You're an independent
right,
major, but on your own. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So Koch Records used to basically give us that. Yes, they had it, but they didn't have, like, okay, like, let's give you a quick machine.
right,
Def Jam, Universal, you know what I'm saying? Universal branch. So like Empire to me was kind of like, all right, we're gonna let you rock with the logo, we're gonna let you run with it energetic. You gotta put this out, but here's a percentage I gotta take from you.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's always a percentage, for collaborating, with such a big, studio and brand, but that's just how the game goes. Nothing is free, and one hand washes the other. So as long as your contract looks right, you know, a percentage will always be taken out in business. You know,
I keep
everybody
telling
wants to make
everybody
some
that.
money.
I keep telling everybody
Uh,
that. You better read what you're doing and you better write it
right.
correctly. Like you better have your lawyers rewrite it.
Right, right, right. An industry lawyer is one of the most important things to have. You know, I've been talking to a few lawyers because I had a meeting with Republic Records, and they wanted to offer me, you know, a classic 360 deal, and you know, shout out to Rap over there, Rap Straws. He's the A&R over there for
Yeah, Rap.
Republic.
Shout out to Rap. Shout out to King Light. Shout out
Yes,
to Ron.
sir.
All of them.
Yes, sir.
I
Word.
know.
And you know, he kept it real with me. He said, you know, you're a really talented artist, but right now all I can offer you is this. If you come back with, you know, some more music, you know, come with a industry lawyer, maybe we could work out something new. And that just put me in a whole different grind mode mindset mentally. You know, now when I went about contracts and talking to A&Rs, it's a completely different ball game. I learned so much from that one meeting alone. So shout out to them too, man.
Shout out to him, man. So one quick question, all right?
What's up?
When did you go for that deal with Universal?
Well, no, I went for the deal with Empire, or Empire or Republic.
Republic, Universal.
Republic, yeah, yeah, we're Universal. So, I had went around the time, what was it? Around Christmas time. I had went the week before or 2 weeks before Christmas. I had this Christmas, I had this Christmas song that I put out called Wish List that went crazy amongst like the older ages. Loved that song so much, and when it finally got down to my peers, your peers, they loved it. It was good, clean music. I was able to put some swag on Christmas. Everybody who celebrate Christmas really loves it. So, it gave them like a new anthem. So I didn't want to have to wait another year, or let it sit for too long. I wanted to step on the gas, jump on opportunities as they came. So, when I showed Rap that song, he was just telling me, look into syncing, try to get some more ways
Thinking
in,
license and stuff like that.
right,
Yeah.
right, and
Yeah, yeah.
and man,
He actually he
he's my
actually
guy for that.
manages come on, he actually manages Connie Diamond.
Right, right, right. I actually, me and him follow each other, and we're always, commenting on each other's stories. He's always posting Connie, and she's really been doing her thing, Summer Jam, everything, with Funk Flex. So, facts, bro. They've been going hard.
Yeah, yeah. No. Big shout out to Rap. The reason why I know Rap is shout out to my man. I don't know if you know a dude named Will Styles.
Ooh, that name rings a bell. I don't think I ever met that. I don't ever think I met that person, but
Me and
I've
Will
heard the name.
Styles are very, very close. Will Styles is kind of like the A&R back in the day of Atlantic with
Uh-huh.
Success. So me and Will are like this. I actually in a partner with him with the major label showcase. You know that big huge showcase that you
Yeah,
see
yep.
with
Yep,
all the
Major
major
Label
labels.
Showcase.
Yeah, I'm a part of that with him.
That's dope, bro. That's
Yeah.
dope, bro. Keep that going because like things like that always keep me motivated. One day I'd even want to perform on that too. So, maybe we
Hit
could
the
tap in
beat. I
after
want
this.
you to write this. Hit the beat, right? And
The
major
beat.
label showcase.
Got you. Got you.
And trap dang, I forgot the other one. He's gonna kill me right now. The trap tour and stuff like that with D Chambers.
Right.
Tap into that
Right.
because right then and there, those are the three biggest platforms. And
Right.
Ace,
Right.
Ace
Ace. Nah,
General.
nah, nah. Nah, man. Nah, man.
Okay,
I
so
never
Ace
got tapped in
General
with
is
Ace,
another
bro. I need
dude
to
you need
tap
to
in.
tap into. Him,
Right.
I think you definitely. I thought I saw what's that dude's name, man? It's so funny. We know like the same people. What's that dude's name? Oh man, he gonna kill me too. But they do the South by West, all of that.
Oh yeah, South by Southwest. They be out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I
For
know
him, and
Febby
then my
be
other
out
man that
there.
does.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Let me think. My other man that does. What's that big smoke one that everybody does? I always forget. I went there one time.
Mm.
And so they did that in Met Stadium.
Mm-mm.
Rolling
Rolling
Loud,
Loud.
Rolling Loud,
Rolling
Rolling
Loud.
Loud.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my man's be
Rolling
doing
Loud.
Rolling Loud. Yeah.
That's dope, brother. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is that's why I'm doing this interview now. That's why I always look to chill to, keep me on the right path. There's a whole bunch of people that I still need to meet and show them this great work that I've been putting in and together. So, after this, bro, we're gonna be skyrocketing.
definitely tap in. I'm the type of person that basically, if I can give you a little bit of help and really try to push and really, you know what I'm saying, bring it, that's what I do. I bring a lot of people next to each other.
You're a good guy, bro. I appreciate that. We need a whole lot of us like that in this industry. It's a cold place.
I know. There's a lot of times that I get mad because I go, bro, I'm like, it's so much easier for us to actually be a team than us to sit here work against each other. And plus, all
Right,
of us are getting up there. You know what I'm saying? We're getting older.
right,
So it's
right,
like,
right,
it's not worth it for me to sit there and to basically jail lock a young artist
mm-hmm.
trying to come out. Just
Right,
can't.
right, right.
And we understand the game, we understand promotion, we understand the platform. Like right now, you're looking in, you're like, whoa, okay, we got this right now, we're on this right now, we're on this right now. Because now understanding the marketing tool, everything that people got to realize is what Chill. That's what I love about Chill. He does the marketing for you. He teaches you how to do the marketing. And after, and if you guys don't know what Chill is, he's the CEO of Maverick Global Distribution, one of them, partners as well. And you guys really got to get yourself in there, man. Because big shout out to Chill. Chill does the right thing. Chill keeps it going, man. And please, everybody listening right now, definitely tap into it. I know we actually had a commercial, me and my wife, and it actually runs around doing it for him. It's like, I'm DNA, and we are DNA Live. That's Maverick Global Distribution.
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
So,
super dope, man.
okay. So you said you made a Christmas record?
Yeah, man, it's called Wishlist, bro. Like I went crazy. I was tired of hearing the Mariah Carey song every year, bro. Like she the real
Wow.
queen. She the queen, but we need a Christmas king, bro. Like Michael Bublé, like you gotta step over to the side, gang. Like we need some rap Christmas.
Spit,
Called
spit. I want,
Wishlist.
to hear the verse. Spit just the verse.
I'll be like, I'm feeling like I'm Santa in his bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud. And you don't realize you could see me. But look into your heart, please believe me. I'm cozy as a cocoa on a new vibe. Picture perfect presence of what you like. It's feeling like a blessing, yeah, when you slide. My love is everlasting as the Yule fire. Something like that. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Saying
That was
calm.
hard. That was real hard. I love it. I love it,
Good
man.
looking, gang.
Who your influences?
Besides my pops, that's my number one influence. A big influence of mine is Jay-Z. Growing up, my father and him lived inside the same like complex because they both lived in Marcy. He lived across the
Wow.
like right across the complex, and Jay-Z, he just shows me that you could come from the same place and still, grind and grind and grind for your spot, take chances, make opportunities for yourself. Jay-Z was one of those people that every label told him no, forcing him to make his own tour, make his own label, make his own team, and that's one of my mottos. You got to make it yourself. You got to make your own opportunities. You have to stay prepared for when the opportunity comes.
You know what? That's what
Definitely a big
Ti said.
influence.
Sorry, let me cut you off. That's what
No, no,
Ti
no.
said. Did you see what Ti said to that girl?
What he
He's like,
said to
I
her,
want to be
bro.
in Hustle Gang. He goes, no, 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 no. You gotta make your opportunity. I can't do it for you. And I'm
Right,
like, you know what? I respect that more than anything because you know, a lot of times you got the people, the pinheads, I call them, that will sit there
right,
and lead you into a blind spot and you crash and fall off the bridge. But he really gave her he said, look, you got to make the change. I can't make the change for you. And I'm like,
right,
whoa. But then, like,
right,
it kind of dawns to me though. She said, he said, right, that he can't make the change for him, right? But it's like
right,
kind of like an oxymoron because it's like, who made the change for you to get on?
right,
You
right.
understand what I'm saying?
Somebody
So
has
it's
to take
like,
the chance. Yep, somebody has to take the chance on you. But it's all up to how you present yourself. How did you get into a meeting with
mhm.
the people creating these opportunities with me? Most things don't just happen out in the streets like they used to. Most people believe you go to an open mic, you do your thing, and someone will approach you. The way that it usually goes is you do 100 open mics and you throw your own shows and you make your own friends, and then it just comes. It's like you don't focusing on it too much kind of pushes it away. When you focused on the grind, it kind of just comes to you.
Nah, listen, absolutely. Because you know what's really weird is you just hit it right on the nail where You got to throw your own showcases. You got to get your own thing. But you know what's funny though? A lot of times back in the day, that's what we did. We just threw our own stuff. We didn't really care about going to other people's things because that's how you build a fan base. And
Right.
it's not really that hard to build a fan base to tell everybody, like, what do you mean? I'm like, if you got good music and
Right.
you just hit up 10 different people a day, by next year, your fan base is going to be over, and everyone thought I was crazy, but it's the truth. It's going to be over 100,000.
Right. Because you're hitting up 10 people every day. There's 365 days. If you have the work and the work gonna speak for itself, you're just gonna build that fan base quickly. You just have to stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Every day, you got to stay on the net. You got to sit there. You got to talk to people. You got to go to different cities. Like,
Right.
to be on the grind right now, I'm gonna break it down with my grind real quick, and then I want you to break yours. I'm
All right.
on right now, today, I'm on 10 different stations. So you have Atlanta, Chicago, Miami, Indiana, right? Boston, Memphis, Tennessee, Texas, Las Vegas, and to top it off, like I tell everybody, the UK.
Woo.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, and then tomorrow, Jamaica, Greece, Italy, Australia.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Talk to him. Talk to him,
I'm just
bro.
being listen, I'm just being real. Like, you guys, people, not you, but people want to sit there and they want to criticize your grind, right? You're like, how old are you?
I'm 25. I just turned 25 not too long ago.
So my thing to you is, and I want to give you some quick advice. Maybe you should go around and just take, not saying take the craziest universal deal. This is my advice to you. Get a single, right? Have them sign a single deal so you're not stuck in there, right?
Right.
See how the machine plays off with your sound. Because you
Right.
can always leave that. It's just the single. That's it. I don't want no more. My creativity's right there. You guys got that single. It's cool. We're going to work with that. We're going to move with that. Now you're going to see if the machine is fit for you. And then what you do is you still have your independent projects rolling with it, but the machine is making you be seen in front of certain people in the public. So you can always take that knowledge and walk with it independently.
That's a good one right there, man. I'm gonna probably have to spread that word, bro. That's a good piece of advice. You know, most people think that they have to sign their whole life away, but you're right. A single deal could really take you a long way. You're 100% right.
Well, think about this right now. You're in a test run right now. When you got the 360, that's the test run.
Right.
So it's gonna be like,
Test
okay, I
run.
just signed my test run. Let's see my test run in the. It's like getting a new car. It's like, okay, we just leased the car, right?
Word.
Now we're using it for 2 to 3 years, right? Will this
Mm-hmm.
fit me forever? Do I want this car? Do I want to finance this car? Finance the
Right.
car is like a re-up. You know what I mean? So I always
Right.
give my dudes advice. Get a three. If you get the 360, say, yo, I want a single. Y'all could keep A, B, C, D, F, but I can leave anytime if the single doesn't go. I'll still promote the
Right.
single. You still make your money off of it, but I want to go this way. And that's it. Because it shows A, respect. You did your anytime that you go to another label, say if you want to say Universal and pan out, all right, I'm leaving the Universal. Now I'm going to Atlantic. Okay, Atlantic now has the machine that you like, has the places you like where you want to go, correct?
Right. Right.
I'm gonna push myself this way, and I'm gonna move myself that way. But now, because I got the Universal, I got the knowledge, I got where I gotta go now. My machine that I'm building quietly is blowing up.
Word, bro. Wow. You know, damn. That's real. That's real right there, bro.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna apply that. I gotta apply that.
but think about it. You're 25, right? About you're
Mm-hmm.
24. Well, no, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
25 now. You were
25.
24 when you made that record.
Right. Right.
Labels already know who you are.
Right.
Doesn't matter. Even when you took that 360 deal, all you had to say was, y'all just want a single deal. Let's see what we can do with a single. Now he doesn't hold you. He only holds you for that single. You're only up there
Right.
for the single.
Right. Right.
Plus, you're allowed to use the Universal branch name, all of that. So you got to do something. You got to think, if I can use the Universal thing and it says I'm allowed to use it. Now, when you go to places, you're on the next artist that out of Universal, my single's about to drop. Boom. you start getting sponsorships. The sponsorships are the ones that really catapult you to really start making that money.
Sponsorships. That's right. That's right. I really got to jump on some opportunities with sponsorships. You 100% correct.
But I'm saying, think about this though. This is the only reason why I'm saying this is because the label already approached you with a contract.
Right.
So you got to look at it like this. I can get my own sponsorships from a major, right? I don't got to go to the major. I can just use that logo anywhere I
Right.
run because now it's on my name. Then I got a Wikipedia now showing that I was on that label. Now you're more of a push because you're going to be on the roster of the label than anything. Now, because you're on the roster, it's game over.
Word. That's game over after that, bro. Word. Damn. Damn. How long you been doing this for? That was a gem right there. That
My
was a
first deal,
gem.
15.
Wow, bro. Wow, bro. Congrats. I see you really doing your thing. Oh, that was a gem. You just gave me like 3 gems in 3 minutes.
Well, the thing is, I want to see you become successful. I don't want to see the industry play young artists that's coming out. Reason why I did this platform is because I started to see a lot of BS when it came to DJs, promoters, and people that just didn't care about the artists that would only just try to take money from the artist, not teach them the steps, not show them the steps, not talking about all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm a real dude. It is what it is. You're gonna blow. Congratulations. I hope it works. Me and my
Word
cousin
up.
seen the most biggest artists blow up in front of us. It is what it is.
Right, right.
Man, I remember Drake when he was nothing. I remember Kendrick when he nothing. I remember Cole when he was nothing. So it does
Word.
happen. Even C.
Word,
I saw
bro.
C blow up when C wasn't nothing. He was a weird. Everyone thought, oh, yeah. Now all of a sudden it went from not having one person that you can't even walk down the block.
Word, bro. He really did something with what he had, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So my knowledge is to get to you because I want you to take that knowledge into consideration. Not a lot of people get that deal or get that look. So take that into consideration. Even if it's a 360, you don't have to sign your life away. What you sign is a single deal and you keep it moving.
Right, right, right. Word, yo, these labels don't know I'm coming through. Uh, I got the knowledge now, man. I have a plan, because when I first went into that meeting with Rap, I knew to expect that, the first deal might not be the greatest deal just because this is my entry level deal. But you got to put the work in and then renegotiate and just keep growing. You just can't stop. Just can't stop.
Honestly, I'll be real with you. You really just sign the one single. The single, if you don't feel like does anything, you leave. You keep it on a good basis. You do your independent. And anybody asks you questions, like say now you can get on the major platforms. Now you can get on Vlad TV. Now you can get on all of these other major hits. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And what
right,
you're gonna
right.
do is gonna be like, so what happened with the deal? Didn't work out. Big shout out to Universal. Da, da, da. Okay, now your name is still up there. Oh, I got a new project coming. Boom. And then you start thinking about Shady 40. There's just a lot of things that you can do just having that stamp because not a lot of people, I'm gonna be real with you, not a lot of people even get deals. They go there and the label basically says you don't have this, you don't have nothing. So I see it all the
Right.
time. When I go over there, like if I'm in front of King, if I'm in front of Will, if I'm in front of Cal, if I'm in front of any of them, it's like, we don't want to sign him. No, we're not really
Right.
feeling it. You at least got an offer. Remember that. That means you got talent.
Word, word. Thank you, bro. I want you to really hear that song that I released with Chill. When I first had him listen to my music, he he wasn't sure. I don't think he was sure if I knew as much as I did know, but he did know that I had the it factor for music when it came to music being constructed right. You got to have a really good hook. I like to also have structure to my songs. I like to have consistency throughout my songs. And after talking more just with him and his peers and connections, I have a lot of respect for them. Everybody gives me dope information and they love to talk to me because I have some know-how of the industry now that I've just been doing it for so long.
Well, the thing about you is you'll listen. Everybody else you got to do is be like, nah, man, nah. Chill, homie. Like, and you're like, okay, here we go again with this.
Yo,
Nah, I see it all the time, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a real dude. I don't
that's
need to.
crazy,
I
dog.
don't need a
That,
front, but it is what it is. I see it all the time. I go, okay, and then all of a sudden, 2 months later, yo, bro, you gotta spin this here. You got. I said, nah, I'm not spinning nothing. Why? I don't. Nah. We try to give you the
right,
knowledge. You didn't want it. Nah.
right. Like, I don't understand that. I've run into so many artists that they ask me, how do I do what I do? But most of it is just taking the time to listen, and actually absorb information. You're coming into an industry where you're just entering. People are going to tell you tips on the game. You don't know everything. I've ran into so many artists who swear they know everything and don't even have an official video out. So I already know you're out of the way. Like some artists, they just take themselves out of the game with their nasty attitudes or like acting like a know-it-all.
I love it.
Crazy.
I love it. Cause the first thing I go like this. I go.
Yo.
You are trash. They try to give me the funny thing to make it laugh. So we were doing like like a board thing, like, oh, this is great music. I'm like, really?
Bruh,
Like,
bruh.
like really? And then they asking me questions that I don't lie because I'm from the era where real MCs, real everything. So it's like, how do you feel? I'm like,
Right.
he was terrible. Anything else? I gotta, you
Yo,
can't
tell it
say
like
that.
it
I said,
is,
no, you're
gang. Yo, tell
terrible.
it like it is.
You need to go back to the drawing board. Whoever hypes you up fan base wise needs to actually take a step back. So you're not good yet. Um,
Right.
just go back to the lab and create something better than that because that was terrible and it hurt my ears. And then
Right,
ah,
right. Right.
you know what
And
I'm
some
saying?
people have to be told it like that, like cut and dry, like the honesty is the best policy. So, advice to go back to the drawing board is still good advice.
Exactly. Some
That's
people just got
hilarious
it, and
though.
some people don't got it.
That's hilarious, bro.
And it's a young man's game, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna see 30. What I love though, and I hate to say it though, is I watch like people like older than me come
Hmm.
in and still think they're gonna get a deal. And I'm like, bro, it's 18 to 25. It's over.
Right. It's a real young man's game for sure. As you get old, you just gotta
It,
find out new ways
the
to get to the
label
money.
is a young man's game. The
Yeah,
industry is any age. Like I tell everybody, it's universal. Like thing is, how many people in the world? Like 8 billion?
yeah, like 8 billion, something like that. Yeah,
Okay. So you're telling me you can't get 10% out of 8 billion?
right. Like what the like yo, there's a whole world out there. Just grind.
Yo, bro, no matter what, somebody's gonna like your sound. One city is gonna like your sound. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? 78 countries, 178 countries or something like that. No, I think it's like 300 and something countries. So you're telling me right now you can't take over one country? Drake did. You know what I'm saying? Drake took over one
Word.
country.
We're a big ass country. He took over the whole country, bro. From one city to the next. That's crazy, bro.
I just love giving you knowledge, man, because you're a young man and I want to see you win.
I
But
appreciate that, bro.
let's get into some of these singles.
Let's do it.
Go ahead. Let's hear it. So I want to hear. We're gonna talk for another 15 minutes. I want to hear about. I'm gonna say this real quick. I want to hear about your journey in music. I'm talking about like your first single ever. Go ahead.
Right. So starting from my first single, it was called Grown Up. I made it in the attic studio in Scranton, PA. My cousins and father built a whole like state of the art studio in the attic, and I was recording, I was in high school. I knew that my father knew what he was talking about. I knew that my cousins weren't gonna let me down. I released that song, and in my high school, it went crazy, bro. Where it came to a point where when I was walking the stage during my graduation, I had my classmates in the first two rows singing my song. Mind you, I graduated early to continue making more music. I graduated high school 5 months early, so just so I could continue to grind. And funny that you bring up Ti. my boys at Synesthetic Nation, they were in the room with Ti when they showed him my song "Grown Up." I was like 16 years old, and he was like, "Yo, that was dope. Tell him to just keep it going. You know, more singles, the better." So it really put a battery in my back to keep making music. And as I continue to make more songs, just at home, buying my own home studio equipment, learning the trade of being an engineer so I could understand my voice better, learned how to mix down, and then I finally met my partner, my producer, my engineer, Musa. Shout out to Musa. His name is Musa on Instagram. He introduced me to a whole new sound. So I went from MC, boom bap, no melodies, to taking creative risks, trying an R&B sound, and I really grew accustomed to auto tune. I learned to become more comfortable with my voice through auto tune, and I dropped my first mixtape, Lost in Deep Space, where it was a mixture of both. So it was heavy auto tune and boom bap. But when it got to my second mixtape, Ground Zero, I already knew that that was the album where I already grew accustomed to my voice. I was comfortable with it. I was singing on songs and they were coming out clean. But as I grew and I got older and I know my fan base better now, I turned down the auto tune and I stick to a better, calmer melody. I'm not trying to sing like Mariah Carey. I'm not trying to sing like The Weeknd. I always call myself the everyday man singer. You could sing along to my songs and still sound as decent as me because I'm not trying to overpower anybody with any notes or anything. And coming up to now this year and a little bit of last year, they not they I created my own publishing company to protect my rights for my work, and I started releasing singles. At first I was releasing mixtapes. I started releasing singles because I already knew singles, they could take you a long way. And when you drop a mixtape or an album, the rollout that goes into it, it takes a fair amount of work. And I already knew how to throw my own shows just off of my father's past experiences. So coming up to last year, I started making music, looking through syncing agencies and companies for what they're looking for, what they want, while also just keeping in mind, keep my heart in the music. Don't sell out too much for these songs. You have to please an audience, but also stay true to yourself as well. So now, whenever I make these songs, I think about my homies, I think about the shorties, I think about the club, I think about the streets, I think about older people, and I think about younger people. Older people as a demographic are slept on. They're slept on by younger artists. They don't see the how powerful that demographic is. Everybody just over 35, over 40, they've been listening to music for longer than we've been doing music. That, if you're able to, make them happy, the cosign from older people means a whole lot more than cosigns from the younger folks. But I still make music for both. You know, I
You know
try
what's
not to.
weird? You
What's
don't
up?
see. That's why I call you MC, because a lot of these cats that are younger, they don't care about the OG's approval. But again, we're born with family that basically is like a legacy. So it's kind of like a, it's basically kind of like a, I'll tell you about it, the same as that thing. It's passed on to generation. So it's kind of like our responsibility to actually keep that alive. Like if you want to, if I have it right now, maybe I can show you real quick. I did something. I don't know if I have it. No, I don't have it up no more. Oh wait, yeah, I do. So you see this real quick. That's me and
Mm,
my pops. So
that's
I made it. I
dope.
made the record with him and stuff like that, the Spanish record, and we broke number 22 on the Latin charts.
That is dope work, bro. I love to see a father and son do it. It gives me more energy, makes me energetic, gang.
Oh God, I love it.
I'm an MC. I'm an MC.
Yeah, no, when I did that, that was for him. You know what I'm saying?
Dope, dope,
Yeah,
dope. Can't wait to tell my pops. I seen another team like us. We could do this. We could do this. Let's keep
absolutely,
doing it.
bro. Absolutely, just keep pushing yourself and just keep grinding. I love the motivation. I like the mindset, bro. Come on, man. You're 24 years old. You already got a deal basically on the table with Universal. Not a
Right,
lot of people could say that. A lot of
right,
people just lie. I talk to almost like 120 some artists a week. Maybe 3 of them had major label offers.
right.
So
Woo! You
just
know, I count my blessings, man.
you know what I'm saying? So just keep
Mhm.
on grinding and keep doing what you're doing. But let's get back into your story. Go ahead. You said 2. You got 3, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
So, now when I think about music, you know, I was just talking about demographic and things. When I think about music, the way I started making music, being comfortable with my own sound was mostly majority for the ladies. You know, I look up to people like LL Cool J and Drake, and people who go for the ladies. You know, because when you go to a show, you want to be surrounded by people you want to be around. You know, you want women to come to your show. You know, I noticed that ladies they show more love than hating boy like your mans or your homies. You know, the ladies they always show love. They'll show up to the show. They'll buy the shirt. They'll buy a ticket. They'll get a cup. Like you know, when they really believe in something, they put it out. And we already know, man. The homies follow what the shorties like, cause the DJ gonna play what the shorties like in the club, and it's gonna force your homies to listen to the music. It's like a pipeline. So
Listen, this is what I say all the time. Most of the guys can't get females, so they go through the music.
right.
And because they go through the music, they want to know every word because they want to make the girl attracted to them.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, men out there listening right now, stop lying. Y'all like Drake. Y'all like LL
Word.
Cool J because
Facts.
I don't care what anybody says, and your pops will say it too, and your pops will say it too. Every guy was jamming to "I Need Love," just
That's
like
a fact.
every guy was jamming to "She's My Everything." That
Word.
was great. So I might, sometimes I make fun of like I play around with Drake and stuff like that because again, like I
Right.
always say that to me, he's just the lighter version of LO Cool J, the Canada
Right.
version. I'm
Right. The
saying
Canada version.
because everything that he did basically was LO Cool J.
Right. Right. He
He
took
went
his
from being
whole
skinny,
swag, bro.
weak to being built to doing records like battling records. So you got
Right.
to give it up to him. I really hope LL Cool J is one of his influence because
Mm-hmm.
he did a lot of LL Cool J stuff. Not gonna
Yep.
be LL Cool J. I'm sorry, Drake.
Right. Right. He'll never be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He's the
LL
original
invented those
GOAT.
styles.
Right. He's the
You
original
didn't invent
GOAT.
the style. LL invented the love style. He invented the
Mm-hmm.
battling style. He invented all them styles in the 80s. So sorry.
Right,
Sorry,
right.
brother.
That's just our pioneer, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't change history. You just gotta appreciate him for it. He opened those doors for us, and it's our job to go through them doors.
Exactly.
Word, man. So you know, I went from it hasn't been too many songs, but I have a few drillies in the what I'm saying in the tuck. You know, because I went from talking to the shorties. Now I'm making songs for my homies. Rap told me, yo, I love these songs. Make some songs for your homies too, because everybody want to jam your songs, and not everybody's comfortable singing, let's say R&B or singing. So you got to make some of those, you know what I'm saying? Some of those bops, some of them little club
Those are
hits.
so easy though. I'm gonna
Right,
take you
yo.
with someone you haven't heard against someone to try to be gone. Even
Right,
in trying
right.
to beginning, I'm flipping, not ready, but told you what's on. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right, right. They're
when
so
they ask
easy
to make
to
the
write.
records, like, bro, just get the beat, 2 808s, and be like, I'm gonna take it like you ain't never seen it.
Right, right,
Like, you know what I'm
right.
saying?
It's
Like
like a
that,
template to it. Word.
yeah. Like,
Word.
you know what I'm saying?
And those and those songs were so easy to write, that I thought that I was doing something wrong until I showed my boys and they were like, yo, bro, this is fire. And you already know how it feels when your day one homies are telling you that something is fire. Cause they also the first ones to be like, nah, bro, that ain't it. But they were like, bro, fire. I got a song out called Suave that I released, bro. It's like a Spanish sample, and I drilled it, bro. I drilled it. Bro, it went crazy. I need you to check that one out, and I need you to check out the Rage, the one that I released with Chill, man. This one is really this summer is for my guys. You feel me? Because then when it's time for cuffing season to come around, I got something for the shorties again, though.
My days are way past.
Oh, my boy.
That's my wife right there.
Oh, word. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. I want
That's
to
the
be like
DNA, right?
y'all,
Why do
man.
you think I made the DNA, man?
Right.
I'm Danny. She's out there. It's DNA.
Word, word.
Huh?
Yeah, man, that's mostly what my story is, finding my voice, learning to respect the engineering aspect, talking to the women through my music. And then, now that I know that I have the chops to be a tested and tried MC, I feel comfortable in making the quote unquote easier songs, which would be like the drillies. I like making trap and I like making like R&B type style fusion songs. I like for the ladies to hear my songs. A big demographic is women for my music, so definitely got to serve them well.
That's dope, man. Like big shout out to my man right here. That Suave record, I gotta hear it.
Hell
Suave
yeah,
mente.
man.
I know what you did.
good,
I know what
good
you did.
looking, my brother. Word, and make sure you check out the Rage too, because me and Chill, we went in on that one together. You know what I'm saying? And he really believes in the record. I fully believe in the record, and he rolled it out. So I have a
Oh,
music
him?
video for it and everything. Yeah,
Yo,
Chill,
him?
man.
Yo, bro, let me explain something to you real quick before we leave. Because this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Chill knows music. That's all I gotta say.
Ooh,
Chill knows
I
music.
bet.
He wouldn't bring you here to this because he knows me. I'm the type to be
Right.
like, ugh. He's like, what, why you like that? It's like, cuz, man. But I'm excited, bro. You're from New York. Tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? You know my
Yes,
people.
sir.
Big shout out to my man Will Styles. That's Will Styles' boy. Rap.
Oh,
I only
word.
met him
Yeah,
like
man.
one time and stuff, but he cool peeps. But that's my man's right there. Big shout out to Rap. Big shout out to my man Will Styles. Big shout out to everybody right now. You already know, man. It's your boy DJ Energetic, and take him out, brother. Go ahead. Shout out your name.
Yes,
Shout out where
sir,
they find
man.
you. All that.
Yes, sir. Yo, my name is Envious. You can find me on all social media at Envious Music. That's NVIOUS Music. NVIOUS Music. And I'm releasing new music every month. I'm trying to get it down to 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I want to feed my people's new music all the time. So shout out to Chill and go listen to the Rage and Suave, man. Shout out to you, DJ Energetic, bro, and the DNA fam. And, I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to tap in. So
Shout out to my
you
brother
already know where
Envy
to
right
find
here.
me.
Everybody is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, you heard
Y'all have
me.
a great night, man. Shout out to everybody listening to us right now on that app. Definitely, man. We're going to be back. But shout out to my boy right here. It was so dope speaking to him, man. And to everybody listening right now, man. Have a good day. Good night. You already know. And stay envious. Ah!
Y'all.